Okay, so after deku was Bonnie, the story happened in 1960. That's the year Deku was born. And if you guys think about it, My Hero Academia world, the only time they had phones was in the 2000s time. Anyway, Deku has like first birthday. He is now 6. He's at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, the toy one. Deku decides to have fun with his friends. Because I don't care about his okay, no, exit that, no, bye. There you go. Have fun at the pizzeria. Deku decides to, follow, like, follow a man in a weird bunny suit. The man said he had a little surprise for him. Deku, being the little smart kid he is, followed the man. I have a picture of that. Follows him like this, and those trees in the background are just the room that he's going to. Let's pretend that's not there. Deku's walking with him. Then Deku says, "What surprise is it?" Bonnie said, "That's a real special surprise. Enter this little room right here." Deku enters the room, and the man shuts the door. And he pulls out. Oh yeah, guys, if you're wondering what that password is, it's not for mine. Anyway, I can't tell you because you won't know it. This is not relevant to the story, but I'm adding this later. As Deku's like, "Where's my present?" And the man grabs Deku's throat and stabs him in the gut, pushing the knife down. And Izuku's bleeding out. And then says, "Shh, there's your surprise, kid. Now shut up and die, like the rest." The guy grabs Deku's corpse and stuffs it in Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie, it's like, has blood coming out of him. And the purple guy says, "No one knows that in like 2 weeks." Deku's eyes begun to flicker as the man walks away. Exits the door and says, "That was just, oh, amazing. Who's next?" After that day, the night shift began, and the night guard said, "Walk to the door." And he said, "I hate my job. I'm not watching these stupid robots." Deku gets up. He gets up out of his seat, gets up out of the room. And the guy on the phone's talking, "Hello, hello, hello. I want to record a message for you regarding our new animatronic, this Withered Bonnie. No, one of our old animatronics, Withered Bonnie. You see, he is a bit of a, I don't know, late, like very old animatronic. The rest of them, we had to scrap them. However, we couldn't just scrap Foxy. Foxy is the fast one. He's pretty smart. You know what? I think we actually still have some of the old ones somewhere in behind the corner where you see Bonnie. I think we have Golden Freddy. I think we have Golden Freddy, and yeah, that's about it. We had to strip up Chica because one of the children went in there and said she didn't scared her, so we had to scrap her. And we didn't have to scrap Freddy though. He was just not really keen on kids. Anyway, I hope just keep winding up the music box and you should be fine. New job, Mike. The guy said, "I hate my job." Mike turns on a flashlight. Deku's Bonnie staring right at him. Deku's like walking straight towards him. Dagger quickly scraps the mask and puts it on. He's like, Deku says, "You know, Freddy, well, it's the night guard. Whatever." Deku began to walk back to his parchment service room. He sees Freddy and Foxy. Deku touches Foxy. Foxy screams, punches Deku in the face, straight to a wall. Deku's like, what the hell is that for? Foxy's like, oh, you're actually one of us. Deku's like, yeah, I'm actually a lost soul like you guys. And you're wondering how come you making Deku so used to it? Well, because Deku's like been there for like a day, and he has been talking to Golden Freddy in his head. Because Golden Freddy can like go into your mind and talk to you. I'm making 3 parts for this. My 4th part's gonna be tragic. Anyway, Deku proceeds to walk up to talk to Foxy about the plan to get security guard. Of course, the toy animatronics, so Chica and Bonnie and Freddy, actually wanted to get in on this, and Mango wanted to join too. And that's when the plan started. Mango will go into the vents. Toy Chica will be in the vents. Toy Bonnie will be with him, and Freddy will be with with Bonnie as well, and Fox would be right behind them, making sure that Night Eye doesn't see them. Foxy says, "That's a genius plan. Let's do it." Deku gets in the first hallway, blocking the flashlight for Foxy. Foxy right behind him. Foxy, like, Mango goes in first in security room. Night Guard puts on the mask, makes Mango leave. Deku's like, you okay? And Chica goes in to jump scare him, but he puts the mask on really quickly. Chica says, "It's just Freddy. There's no point." He was like, "Oh my god." As Chica turns around, he takes the mask off, and Deku says, "Human detected." And Deku begins to say, "Freddy, Bonnie, you two go over like team kill to like do the team thing." And Deku's like, "Got it." Both of them, excuse me, proceed to like Freddy goes first, goes straight and back, making sure it's Freddy. He leaves. Toy Bonnie does the same thing as well. And now Deku is insanely close. And Foxy told Deku that use his facial scanner. And Deku did. And it detected not Freddy. The Night Guard was flashing the light, but Deku like slipped on a piece of water the Night Guard spilled. And the Night Guard thought Deku left. And Fox, Foxy didn't tell him. Deku still thought he was Freddy, but when he slipped, Night Guard thought he left. Foxy's like, my eyes! Because Night Guard used the flashlight. Night Guard checked his tablet. Then all of a sudden, a hand appeared right in front of the desk. Like, Deku, slowly pulling himself up. He sees the Night Guard. Night Guard slowly tries to put on the mask and says, "Human detected." Deku grabs the mic and begins squeezing his head. He crushes it like a grape. And then he brings him to the I don't know. He brings him to the thing. He brings him to a spirit little Freddy thing, and he stuffs him in it. And Foxy says, "Great job! You're natural at this, kid." Dick's like, "I know." And we see doing that tactic for next. They see to use that tactic again on night 2. Because the other Night Guard, that they said, well, the other Night Guard died on us, but we had him on a night room and he disappeared somewhere. We don't know where. But since you're there, you want to just, congratulations, you actually made it on night 2. Let me see how far this is. Fuck me. Oh, my bone just snapped. Fuck. Deku proceeds to tell Foxy and Freddy to let's go. And they said, yep. And the toy animatronics and Mango did the same thing. But the guard saw through their trick. The guard puts on the mask for like a few minutes. He takes off the mask, running up in his box, puts it back on, and Bonnie does go away. And Dick is like, damn it, you saw through our trick. It was like, Foxy like, I know. If you guys are wondering, why do I have this? This is good. That's going to be Bonnie's new suit. Because this one, William Afton never got in the suit. He was smart enough that the ghost wouldn't even touch him. And I'm making a whole. That's going to be part 2. So yeah. Deku, because the animatronics think the Night Guard is the guy that killed them. Deku gets up from the parts service room, and all of a sudden, he notices that Deku looks at the floor. He touches it. You know what? How many days? It's been like 4 days since they keep doing the tactic, and the fourth night was William Afton. William Afton notices this. As the night goes on, he decides to set the place on fire. He pours gas all over the place because this place is a bit more flammable than anything else. Oh yeah, and the third night, Golden Freddy was there. He introduced himself. William Afton grabbed a lighter. He flipped it. He tossed it on the ground, walking out the door, smiling like, I'm not gonna die from these stupid animatronics. The place began on fire. Deku wakes up. He notices the place on fire. He wakes up like Foxy, Golden Freddy, and Foxy, Golden Freddy, and their and toy animatronics. They like begin running. The marionette also like being aware of this. They're both trying running after the door, but rubble crashes down a marionette and Mango, like destroying Mango and crushing some of the toy animatronics. Foxy and him are running away. Foxy and Deku running away. They're like, say, come on, Bonnie, this way. The door, we're almost so close. Golden Freddy begins to try to teleport away. But Golden Freddy notices that there's a bunch of rubble about to pile up on Freddy, Foxy, and Bonnie. Golden Freddy pushes them out of the way, crushing him. But all that was left was Freddy's right arm. Deku takes it. He says, I will remember this. So close to the door. But William Afton had plans. He put some C4 on the door. When they opened it, it exploded. Freddy and Foxy began to open the door, and both of them exploded. Like that. And that's when Deku said, No, guys. Foxy's legs are gone, and he's pinned on. He's covered in rubble. Foxy's covered in. Freddy's covered in rubble. So is Foxy. Foxy says, "Get out of here, kid. We knew we weren't never going to make it, but thanks for giving us our dream to get out of here, kid. Go, be free." Dixie says, "I can't." Freddy says, "You must. You must catch that guy and murder him for us. Promise us." Deku says, I promise. Deku goes out of the restaurant, explodes, and closes the rubble. And of course, the Five Nights at Freddy's is finally closed down permanently. This is when the manager said, well, we have one animatronic, but it's one of our other ones. But as they were talking, they didn't notice the 2 floating orbs that were Golden Freddy's like powers, and so like and Muppets on the puppets powers. They've been given to Deku just for the soul of revenge. And one of them knows is that they had an arm that was a Freddy arm, that's Golden Freddy, but
Deku put on the arm just for, you know, as the guy said, hey, we'll take that animatronic, actually. This is the Five Nights at Candy's thing. And they're saying, like, wait, really? You'll take this? Deku, yeah, says, yeah. We actually want to study your, like, the way you build stuff so we can make our own pizzeria. Like, it's like, you promise you won't copy us? The guy's like, I promise. But we're just gonna make some of them like candies and like, okay. He's like, okay, dude. I don't want to hear these any more stupid names. You can have the animatronic. Just give us the cash. Here is 10 million suffice. The guy's like, yes, it is. Thank you. As Deku begins waking up, he says, where the am I? And yeah, it took them over 30 years to get the approval to make their own pizzeria. And Deku walks out the storage room. Out of that place is the Five Nights at Candy's, and he begins to open the door, and he notices that he's not in the same place he was before. And Deku looks at his arm. It's Golden Freddy's arm, but a different color than him, like yellow. But it has that experimental arm thing. Deku notices that he doesn't have a face still. Deku proceeds to say, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to live my own life still? I have no one left that actually cares about me. My friends, and my friends are all dead. Deku thinks to himself, he remembers all the good times he had with them. The laughs, the cheers, the connections. He misses them a lot. That's when Deku meets Cindy. That's when we're leaving it off.